Hi, I'm Elena and I love manga, but today I actually have a recommendation for you that is not a manga. Gasp, I know! But I also love comics and graphic novels and anthropomorphic animals. So I have a recommendation for you. What do you get when you mix Yuri on Ice, Beastars, and a little bit of a fighting anime? Your answer would be Blades of Furry, not to be confused with the Will Ferrell movie. And unlike the previously mentioned things on this list, this is completely gay. Not just like the subtext of gay or the illusion of gay, full-blown gay. And for the very first time in print, it's very exciting for me. I got the hardcover version because it has the cutest illustrations on the hardback. But enough of that. For those of you not in the know, let's give it a plot breakdown, shall we? It's giving rivals to lovers, which is my favorite because in a rivals to lovers, like when you're competing, your lover still wants to beat you, and I live for the competition spirit. But like I said, the plot. In this world, figure skating contains flying kicks and elbows to the face. But even though there is a battle element, you still gotta look pretty while throwing hands. Enter our up-and-comer femboy dear, Emile. And if I said that wrong, feel free to correct me. I'm not good with French. Emile happens to be battling his idol and reigning champion, Radu, a fruit bat. And Radu's kind of like a fruit bat if fruit bats were a vampire bat. During a battle, Emile happens to cut his hand and Radu goes all, I want to suck your blood. Turns out, bloodsuckers aren't allowed to compete in figure skating. Radu actually convinces Emile to keep it on the DL because if people find out he's a vampire bat, he's gonna get kicked out. And everything he's worked for, including all his titles, will be stripped from him and he'll have to retire. If you consider retiring, being shamed and accosted and having your face all printed in the media saying, "Oh my God, you're a vampire," because highly frowned upon, people think they eat you or something. Like, that's the prejudice. Everybody hates vampire bats because there's rumors that they eat you whole. Well, story goes on and Radu and Emile end up training together so that Radu can, train up Emile a little bit in his fight techniques. And while they're training, they're like flipping and grappling and wearing cute little skating outfits, which doesn't help Emile at all when it comes to his very spicy dreams of vampire bat Radu. All I gotta say about that one. Now that we've covered the plot, I want to talk about a few of the characters that show up in the series whom I really like and who are really, really hot. I don't want to hear anything about me being a furry, okay? They are objectively hot. No furry allegations better come through my comments. I don't want to hear it. They're objectively hot. Okay, now that we got that out of the way. First character is Radu has this really cute brother. His name is Vlad, and he's got the world's biggest chip on his shoulder. And like I said, he's really hot. Hottogo, he can take me hot to go. Like I said, no furry allegations better come through my comments. Objectively hot. You also have Mimi, who's a fox. Like, literally. And they're the super cool, non-binary figure skating icon best friend to Emile, and they crack me up. They're so funny and so competitive, and they're just the cutest patootis. They also have a very hot brother named Hana, and I love Hana, but they're in a very committed relationship and I don't home wreck. But they're also really cool and they have a lot of insecurities based on their whole family dynamic, but they're always wearing these really cute outfits with like this mesh underneath them and where it's like a little bit of a crop top. Their character design, perfect. I love it. And I know I said like everybody's hot, but there's this one character who's not hot and I can't even remember her name, but I remember how annoying she is. She's this terrible squirrel and she's obsessed with Radu, and not in the fun way, like not in the ooh I like you way, I'm obsessed with you way. She's obsessed with him in the way that she thinks he's a vampire bat and she wants to prove it to the world. And yes, I know technically he is a vampire bat, but she's really annoying about it. And she's got like this crush on this former very gay figure skater who's in a secret relationship. And I'm just like, girl, get it together. Man don't like you. I mean, we've all been there. We've all been in love with a gay man, but we all come to the realization that he's gay. Get a grip. Sorry, I really, really don't like her. But that's the point. I'm not supposed to like her. And I don't want to hear about how she broke her ankle or whatever and I should care. I don't care. I don't care. But that being all said, Blades of Furry is great. And I'm so glad it's in print. You can also read it on webtoons. But the art's really good. And I do think once you read it, you'll want your own copy. But I'm a print girly. I love print, obviously. Besides the fact that it's beautiful to look at, it's hilarious, it's so well written, and the prejudice that is woven into this society, especially around figure skating and the battle sport, is really, really well done. I love a sports anime manga, especially when it's explicitly gay, and I just don't have to pretend, you know? So, Blades of Furry, I'd read it. I mean, I did read it. You should read it. And let me know what you think. Not about me being a furry though, because that's not true. I swear, it's not.